Morning guys, so I'm out walking at the crack of dawn again today. If I didn't have to drive for my job, which I currently don't, which is a nice thing actually, this would be my walk to work. So I'm walking through from Lower Cumberworth over towards Skelmersthorpe. I'm trying to keep these posts fairly short, and I completely appreciate you may want to turn off now, but yesterday I had a bit of a realisation. You've got a lot of time on your own to think when you start working at home, and I just wanted to share my thoughts mainly with anybody out there that is self-employed, running a small business, worried, stressed. Yesterday, now I'm getting over the feeling of guilt, feeling like I've let people down, feel like everything that I've worked for is suddenly about to become an absolute waste. I sat yesterday at home on my own with my computer, with my phone ringing from 8 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night, and I just realised I'm simply back to where I started. And actually I'm in a better position than I was 8 years ago. So 8 years ago, when I decided to open Paisley, I only had £5,000 saved. This company was not set up with a huge investment, a bank full of money. Just let you have a little look out this way. I barely had enough money to keep an estate agency going for 3 or 4 months, and I worked from home. I had no offices, I was on my own, and I just had to think outside the box. So I spent a long time working long hours. I had 2 other jobs initially when I set up to just bring in a little bit of extra income. I had absolutely no idea whether I was going to get any houses on the market, when they were going to complete. I had absolutely no guaranteed income at all. Yet that was a challenge for me. It was exciting, it was something to focus on. So I just worked really hard to try and show people that I could be like any other estate agent, but I cared deeply. So I communicated with people, spent a lot of time trying to get to know everybody, their position, and how I could help them. And slowly, people's confidence in me grew. So sorry I'm out of breath. Perhaps maybe I'll get a little bit fitter during this. And the business started to grow. And in 8 years, I went from nothing, absolutely no income, no team, no offices, living off dry pasta. And I built it into something that I'm so proud of. So yes, last week I had 3 successful offices. This week I feel like I don't. But all I'm doing is resetting the clock. So get your outgoings right down. That's all I'm doing. I'm not feeling like I'm failing. I'm asking for help. The government, I know, are trying to put something in place for the self-employed, but just try and think back to when you didn't have any help and you were starting out and you had absolutely nothing. You've now got a reputation, you've got a client base, you've got people that are wanting to support you, that whenever you set up they didn't even know you existed. Now they do. You've got a whole nation and government that are right behind you. They want you to succeed. They're going to support us. So try and think back to when you had nothing and just think, let's start again. So I actually had a much more enjoyable day yesterday, other than squabbling with my fiance and my son over all sorts of ridiculous things, actually, which seem ridiculous today. Yesterday didn't seem that ridiculous. So I am ringing all my clients. I'm communicating with them just like I did in the beginning. I'm not worrying about what's coming in, what's going out. I know that's hard, but just to kind of again speak out to those small companies. My overheads as of last week were £30,000 a month. I do not have a bank full of money. I live out of my overdraft. I invested everything that I earned over the last 8 years into 3 offices and an amazing team of people, technology, furniture, everything, for Paisley. So I'm in exactly the same boat as most of you. I'm not worrying about that. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to think, when I had nothing and I expected nothing, what did I do? And I literally just put myself out there. So we're all in the same boat. Just go back to where you started. So what did you do when you first set up? What gained you that amazing reputation of that small local business? You absolutely can redo it. I can redo it. I'm going back to basics. I'm working my socks off. Am I working 12, 14 hour days again at the moment? Yes. Am I going to do that 7 days a week? Yes. Am I doing it for absolutely no pay? Yes. But I'm doing it because I did it before to get myself going. And if I do it one more time, it'll keep me going. So we will get out of this. We're going to get out it together. Oh my goodness, look at that. I really need to start walking to work. It's absolutely beautiful. So I hope by watching this, it gives you a little bit of hope that you're not alone. There is something that we can do. We've done it before. So stay strong, keep working really, really hard. I wish you the best of luck. And if you just want to ring me, have a chat about anything at all, I am going to be on my phone from about 7:30, 8 o'clock again this morning. All right, take care. Bye.